under project folder. Under HTML project folder, create a file called about.html. Is there already? Yeah, already it is there, I guess.
Yes, sir.
So that day we had created about and contact both.
About and contact we have created already. Okay, cool then. Yes. No problem. Then see, we will call that file now here. Two files we have for testing purpose, we can call that file. If you open the index file, in index file we have written here, just let's go to the index file. Info.html, nav.html, home.html, footer.html.
Contact.
Okay, info, nav, home, and footer. All four files are calling where info will go to the 8%, nav will go to the 10%, home will go to the 67%, footer will go to the 15%. Footer will go to the 15%. Okay, next after that, four blocks we have. Each block is occupied by different files. First block is occupied by info. Second block is occupied by nav. Third block is occupied by home, and fourth block is occupied by footer. We are given the name here. Name we are given so that it will be helpful for system to identify. It will be helpful for the system to identify that while locating a particular block. Like suppose someone will say, okay, find out the block 2, or go to the 67%, go to the 10%, go to the 15%. How system will understand where it should go, right? So in that case, okay, in that case, name is required. In that case, name is required for every block. In that case, name is required for every block. Okay, so we'll go here. Let's come to now nav file. Inside the nav file, you have a nav.html. See, our target is something like this. We have a blue block on the top. We have a pink block in the middle. We have a black, white in the middle, as well as we have a green in the last. What we want like when the user will click on about, home, contact, login, register and all, the first section that is called blue should remain same, no changes in that. It should not reload at all. Second block, pink, also should remain same. It should not refresh at all. The third block is called as white. Under the white block, the content has to change. Under the white block, the content has to change. Under the white block, the content has to change. So for that, in current page, you have total 4 sections. First section, second, third, and fourth. How the system will understand where to change the data. How the system will understand where to change the data, right? So for that purpose, we have given a unique name for each block, saying like blue, you are the first block, pink, you are the second block, white, you are the third block, and the green, you are the fourth block. You can see here. Block 1, block 2, block 3, and block 4. Name is there for every block. Now we are going to convince to the system saying like, when I click on home, you load the home file under the block 3. When I click on login, you call the login file under the block 3. When I click on sign up, you call the sign up page under the block 3. And when we click on home, any other links, whichever the link you click, that particular page should appear under the block 3. Okay. Whichever the link we click, that particular page should appear under the block 3. So what you are going to do for that, let's come to the now code. Okay, so let's come to the code now. Go to the header file that is called nav.html. Inside the nav.html, when the user will click on home, definitely home.html we have to call. When the user will click on about, we have to call about.html. When the user will click on contact, we have to call the contact.html. When the user will click on login, user will call login.html. When the user will click on register, it will call a file called register.html. When the user will click on service, it will call a file service.html. Same time, when the user will click on product, it will call a product.html. So first call this all the files. Okay, hope written. First call the file, all the files. Next, after calling that, when I come to the browser, okay, write it slowly, maybe a little slow also. Okay, hope all has followed. Now let's go. Use a property here called target. I'll show you the problem first. Let me come here, and when I click on home, you can see home will appear here. Home appear there itself. That is wrong. When you click on about us will come here only. That is wrong. When we click on login or maybe contact will come there only. Right? If contact file is it's come here only. It's wrong. We wanted it should come here in the bottom section. It should not come here. For that, you have to play with another property of HTML that is called target. We have to use another property of HTML that is called a target property. Okay. How that work? Let's come. So we can go here, and inside that we can add a property called target. Target equal to what is the target? See, target is nothing but when we click on the links, the content should change here. This pink block should remain same. The content should change under the middle section. So how the content will change under the middle section? What is the name of this block? Find out the name of this block. Go to the index.js file, HTML file. You will find the name of the middle block is this one, block 3. Block 3 is the place that is occupying the 67% height and 100% of the width. We want to change the content under the block 3. That is called 67% of the height. Okay. We want to change the content under the block 3. That is called 67% of the height. So inside that file, which file we called there, we will go that nav.html file and target equal to block 3. Block 3. So page will load. See, when you click on home page will come. That is fact only. But where it will come? It will come under the block 3. Same way, you try for the add this line for all. Target equal to block 3. Block 3, block 3, block 3, block 3, block 3, and block 3. Please add this line everywhere. Give proper spacing. Align the content proper. Give the right file name. Save the file. Then I will guide you how to run and test it. Okay, hope written everywhere. Okay, so now let us check now how it is going to work. It's like this. When I go here in the browser, click on home, this has to come as usual. But when we click on about about should come here. When you click on contact, contact should come. Home, about, contact. 3 links you can check because 3 pages are ready. Your content change in the middle or not, need to let me know. See, wherever you click this link, the content will change under the middle section only. It should not open the new tab. It should not say page not found. Please check, write it, check once. Okay, hope working. Other people also should say something. Okay, write it slowly. There is nothing urgent from my side. Anyone error? No error? Okay, cool then. Let us check now. How that work is, that is working like this. If you click on any of the link, your page should appear in the middle. This is the second feature of your frame set. First feature is the frame set has divided the page into multiple rows. Second feature is if you click on any of the link, it is not going to open the new tab. See, when I click on contact, content came from contact page. When I click on about, this came from the about page, but URL is index. URL is index. That is another feature of your frame set. Without reloading the page, it will bring the data from other place and display inside the particular location. So index file, please compare again, and then we'll move ahead next one. Let's create the remaining file then, if everything is fine. If no one have any error, you can create the remaining files. Login, service, register. Go ahead. Login.html file should be within the same folder. That is called your HTML frame set. Login.html, you can start from the HTML as usual. Come down. Body tag we can use. H1 tag we can use again. We can write for login. Customer login. We can write in the align in the center. Next follow a form tag I need to guide you. Okay, no problem. Let's finish this project. I'll guide you separate form example. Table. Just follow the design in this. Will be center self adding to okay. TR you can start, close the TR, follow the TH, email ID, write the TD, input type equal to email, size equal to 40. password. Type equal to password. Come down, write one tr below, follow one th, follow span equal to 2. We can write here, we'll write a button for login. Check now, once you click on login, this page should appear. Operator login file, save the file, click on login link. Let me know for how many people this page is loading here. When you click on login, this will load here in the middle.
Sir, it displays in new page, not in the same.
New tab is coming, that is the problem we have under the nav file. I will share you this tr to tr. tr to tr came in the chat, replace in the nav file, and another one in the which file, index file. You have a problem with frame set. Replace this frame set in
Yes, sir.
index file. You have a problem in this both the file. Either you have not saved the file, or block 2 you have given the wrong spelling here. There you are calling something else. Here you have written something else. Maybe you have started with the capital. You are that's why. Okay, create the login file again. I will guide you. Login page is ready. Now if the login page is ready, please come to your index file and compare this. Block 1, how you have written. Block 2, block 3, block 4. Is it the lowercase, uppercase? Have you saved the file or not? Is there a space here? Don't give a space between block and 1, block and 2, block 3, block 4. Write it without a space. Save the file. Okay, write it without a space. Save the file. Then I'll guide the next step to do.
Sir,
Hello.
sir, login.html file is executing, but in index, the after clicking on login, it is showing nothing, sir.
In index, if you click, nothing is coming.
My login page is not showing, sir, but separate login.html in that output is coming correct.
Save this file, index.html. Save this file first.
Okay, sir.
This file may will not saved.
I have saved, sir.
Saved. Open the header file, nav file. This file also first save it. Save this file.
I have saved, sir.
Then you save file. Index file is saved. This file is saved. What is the file you called here? What is the file name?
Login.html, sir.
What is your file name? The file you have created, what is that file name?
Login only, sir.
Check, is it in the same folder or other folder?
Okay, I will check, sir.
So for whom it's not working login page or name. Tell me the name, I'll guide you.
Yes, sir. What, sir?
For whom it's not working.
Gauri.
Sorry, you are in the laptop now or mobile?
Laptop, sir.
Okay. I made you host. Share your screen. I will guide you.
Okay, sir.
Share your screen. I will guide you.
Okay, sir.
In the Zoom, you have option called screen share. This file, where is this file login.html is available in which folder? It is in the D drive directly. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Click on
Yes, sir.
contact page. Click on contact page. Contact. Go to the contact file. This is also, see, this is in the somewhere else. This is under the D drive input element folder. Go to the about file. Click on that. It is also under the input element folder. Click on index file. It is there only. Okay. Click on home file. Okay. Click on nav file. You have saved the file on wrong place. Go to the login file. Right. Click on file menu and save as. File menu. Save as. Select the folder. In D drive, we have a folder called input element. Double click on that input element. No, double click on that first. Double click. Yes. Now save it. Click on save button. Come to your browser. Run the index file. Okay, now click on login page.
Yes, it is coming, sir.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Understanding while creating, see, this process will take somewhere 10-15 days. It take to remove that misconfusion where I have saved the file, how I am running. You remember, no, in day-to-day life, in our home, what we do? The towel will be in hand only. The mug will be in hand only. Suppose if you are sometime, what will happen? We'll keep the pen in hand. An entire drawer, everywhere we'll search. What? I'm searching for the pen. Someone will ask you what you are searching. You will say, I'm searching for the pen. You will say, pen is in your hand. Right? So that is the condition. So what will happen is error will come. That's not big thing. Error will come. And along with the error, solution is also there nearby you only. But since as of now, you are not expert, so that you are not able to find that. But that is not a big problem. You will find definitely. Let's get some more time. Automatically, we'll find. We'll come to know. Okay, this is the error, and this will be the problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's go ahead and create the next file. What is the next file? Next file is called as a register. Create the next file. Next file is register.html. Register.html, we can create the next file. Register.html file is the next file. We can take the copy of login file and we can add some more thing. Customer registration, email ID, password, login button is there. Keep the register and add some more field like full name. So let's complete it here. Okay, okay. Add one more here, field called full name in beginning only. Right, add some more field, mobile number, change the data type, text, number, Write it. I'll come back in 2 minutes. I'll get some water. Okay, so what we have written, register page is ready. Let us check now how that work. When we click here, it's appear here. We can add some more field. Add one text area here. After password, we can add one text area. After password, we can add a text area as well. After password, we can add a text area. Add one text area in the bottom for address purpose. Provided text area, keep a tr here. Inside that, you can add a th called address. We can add a td. TD will be text area start here, text area end here. There we can write for rows. Rows equal to how many rows? Suppose 10 rows. Calls. How many calls? Suppose call 40 columns. It will create a very good right. Let's check now how that look is like this, little bigger. A scroller will come automatically in the right hand side if content get increased. If the content get increased, automatically a scroller will appear in the right hand side. Next, after that, we have a next point called services. So we will create a file called service.html. Create the next file, give the file name called service.html. service.html. HTML we can start here. We can follow the body tag. We can write one h1. Now our services align equal to center. Coming down, open a table tag. Table will have width somewhere 80%, align equal to center, self padding equal to 10. Okay, we can write here a tr. Now tr. Inside the tr, you can follow first th. Write the h1 or maybe h3. Software services. Second th, third th. Marketing services. Employment services. Write the next tr. Follow the td. Write 3-4 line of text. Same td repeat 3 times. Hope ready. Check now how that work. Coming big size because still content is not there in the remaining 3. Same td you can repeat 3 times, 2 times, 3 times, and check it. It should look better. Hope written all three TD. See it now. Service page will be ready. Something like this. Something like this. Sequence, let me know also. Then we can create the one more file we have last one. Working cool. Then next file you can create one more file as per the NAV. You can create one more file product.html. It is your wish. How you want create it. Display anything in that. Create a file product.html and in that display 3-4 photos. Create a file product.html and in that file display 3-4 photos. Product.html you need to create and in that display some photo directly. Hope you created something. Share the code also, what you have written. We want to have a look once. You can share the code in the chat. Anyone can share the code. In product file, you need to display some photo. So you can share me the no, no one wrote. Hmm. Okay, then we'll see you tomorrow again. Please complete that file. Display some photo in that. So in that LMS website, all assignment is completed.